All right, what's up? All right, finishing up a run. Stretch out and talk to you all about the WOD and the AMRAP. So I want to define this for everyone so you know how the scoring system works, so you're not confused come game day. Again, August 15th, SKS WOD. All right, so the very first event you see on there is a 1 mile run, and as soon as you start, that starts your overall workout. Now, however fast or slow you are on the run, that's on you. That all counts for time. So you do your run, it's at your own pace, crush it, pace it, whatever you need to do. But then when you get back to where you're doing your milk jug, water jug, AMRAP, so that's as many rounds as possible. That's an AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. You have to do that for 20 minutes. So, you know, if you're doing this for scoring system, if you're doing this to compete with some of us here, then you ain't doing it for 15 minutes and then you're tired and you stop, then it doesn't count. Then you haven't finished the event. You're disqualified. But 20 minutes. So you run, that's whatever time it takes for you. 20 minutes mandatory for the AMRAP, and then you finish and you close with a 1 mile run. So kind of open and close a little bit with like the WOD AMRAP, if you've done that. And as soon as you're done with that last mile, so again, run the first mile, 20-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible, close out with the last mile. That's when your time stops. Now, what if there's some out there that are super fast runners but aren't as good as calisthenics when you're going into these milk jug lifts? Well, this is where this scoring system will help you as a well-rounded athlete. So for every round you do, I still got to do the math, but for every round you do, it's going to take time away from your overall time. So again, that overall time, you do the run first, do the AMRAP, and then you close out with the run. Whatever that time is, then you go back to the math and you add up those rounds and take away from your overall time. So let's say if I put on there, I still gotta do the math, but if it's 2 minutes for each round that you do, takes away time from your overall time, then, and you've done 5 rounds, and just because I don't like to do math in public, so that is now 10 minutes you could take from your overall time. And then when you stop at that last mile, maybe it's 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes for each mile. So the overall workout took you 40 minutes. Well, take away that time and now you're at 30 minutes. Does that make sense? So you're taking, it pays to do as many rounds as possible in that AMRAP to chip away time from your overall time. I wanted to design it that way because I'm personally not a fan of those that just run, even though I'm running a lot. But you got to, it's to help the well-rounded fitness. So, you know, if you're a slower runner, then crush it in the rounds. What else was I going to talk about? Okay, so then at the end of the workout there, so that's your time. Now, what is this mysterious extra credit to do 100 burpees? I will not, the extra credit, it's just like when you're in school. Your teacher said, if you do this extra credit, you know, you get something. They never told you how much or anything. So that's how I'm treating this. I'm doing 100 burpees. If you all do the 100 burpees, then that will take away time from your overall time as well. I ain't gonna tell you right now, and I'm not telling you until you're done with the event, because again, you get your paper back from the teacher and then you find out. So I want to leave some guessing, because then I want you in the hurt locker on this workout, and then you start to question, now, do I really want to do 100 burpees? Is it worth it? I don't know if it's worth it. So it's the whole mental game, trying to mess with you all on. So that's why I'm doing it. If you're questioning it, I would say do it. And if you're not mentally strong enough to go through it and you don't think the bang is worth the buck, So that's on you. We'll find out. And I get it. Some of y'all be like, well, that's not fair. You know it. You have the upper hand. Come on. You design your own workout then. That's the benefit of creating this workout. And I promise you, there will be some that will crush me in this workout regardless. I'm gonna give it a fighting chance, but I could call some out there. So so we did the SKS WOD demo the other day. My wife and I, she showed alternate workouts. Those that really just want to try and participate in this, and she wanted to show some alternate. My wife's gonna do it. I'm not sure if she's gonna go full-blown competing as I am, but we'll see. But I wanted to give the instructions on the how this WOD works. There's no questions leading up. If I didn't, I'll try and we say in the military back brief, try and simplify this. So again, 1 mile run at the beginning, AMRAP in the middle, 20 minutes mandatory. If you don't do 20 minutes, you're disqualified. Then 1 mile run at the end. When you're done with that 1 mile run at the end, that's when your overall time stops. That AMRAP, add up the rounds that you've done, and that will take away each round from your overall time from the workout. So you've done that, then do the 100 burpees, don't do the 100 burpees, and that will take away some time but those 100 burpees don't add to your, the clock isn't still going for the event. That's just the clock is done, gut check, mental check, are you gonna do it? So I said without a vest on the burpees, just kind of I think it'll help with a placebo effect. I think that's, I don't even know if I'm using the right word, but you'll feel better if you're wearing a vest and then you take it off. You're gonna feel like I got some air, and so that'll help you for about the first 20 to 30 burpees. You'll feel good, and then you'll be in the hurt locker again. But so kind of a relief, but not a relief because it's 100 burpees. There's no way to get around burpees; they suck. So get to the water here. Hit me up. If we got any more questions, we've done the demo. This is the instruction. Oh, how do I donate, right? Just go to the link. I post the website every time, Smith-Kingsmore.org, and go to that link, and upper right hand side there's a donation tab. Your sponsors can go there. There is a portion in the donation where people can say they're doing this for either an SKS kid or for an athlete. You can put a name in there. So reach out to your sponsors and hit me up. I'm trying to hit up corporations or businesses. I'm not sure exactly how to go about that approach. If they would sponsor, I just remember back in high school for wrestling, businesses would sponsor a wrestler, but that's because we were island boys and we had to, you got to travel off the island to compete. It's more spendy than, you know, I guess you say here in the North Carolinians that can get on a bus and go to competition. But yeah, if anyone has any idea how to do that, or if you're doing that, awesome. I think that's the best way we get the most bang for a buck. 15,000 is my goal going in this. I know last time we didn't put it out there, and you guys, everyone crushed it. And so 15,000 is my goal going into this one. Again, others might think, oh, that's crazy. That's a bit aggressive. This is an aggressive syndrome for these kids. So I don't see why we should treat charity any different. We should be aggressive. I ain't going door to door and trying to sell Girl Scout cookies. I'm trying to raise money to do research and find a cure. It's that simple. So that's why I want to reach out to businesses. And then my ultimate goal, so 15,000 this time, but I would like to, before I die, my goal is 2 million for this foundation. Now people might open their eyes and think that's crazy, but I've seen David Goggins He's raised over 2 million, probably more than that now for his, he's got a foundation, I forget off the top of my head. So again, I don't look to him as supernatural or something I can't replicate. So that's my goal. Again, if you have goals, you should get out and crush it. So let's do it. Hit me up if you got any other questions. August 15th. Oh, it's August 15th. So we got families in Australia, I think Brazil, England, it's all over the world. So in your time zone on August 15th, that Saturday, crush your workout. The great thing is, Aaron, I see you out there. You will have to do it probably before me because of your time zone. So that'll give me the upper hand too. I can see your time and try and crush it. All in good spirit, brother. And now I see you out there working out, deadlifting with your boy. What do you call it? Stroller walking, running, or whatever, man. It's all good. You're training. Love it. So, yep, on that day, didn't set a time for this. Please go live. Post your video, post your pictures. Get out of your comfort zone. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. At the end of the day, it ain't about you. Don't worry about what other people see on Facebook if you're worried about all that. Circadia. It's about these kids. I'm out here sweating, probably smell. Who cares? Getting after it. All right, talked enough. Gotta get going to virtual church. Talk to you all later, and have a good Sunday. How do I stop it?